All right, so your ancestors want you to know that either you're about to be moving very soon or it's in the cards for you to be relocating. You've harvested all that you could harvest at whatever location you're already at. Some of y'all, this is a physical move. Others of you, this is like moving jobs, moving in a different direction entirely. However, you wouldn't make this move because something tells me that in this current environment that you're in, you've made a name for yourself. You are well known there. You got really good at something, and so you're not really anticipating another travel or another relocation. But you would feel a lot better in a different environment or a different location. You'll have less forces working against you. There's just so much going on right now. And if you've been feeling overwhelmed, it's an unnecessary distraction from what you could be exerting your energy on. Okay? So they're acknowledging that they're proud of you. You've done a really good job for yourself, not being a sheep, not being a follower, and doing something on your own. And now it's time for you to take all that you learned from this chapter of your life and apply it in new land, new territory with a fresh perspective, okay, where you can feel free and happy to make your own choices, and all the efforts that you're putting in, you're going to get some reciprocity in it. It's like they're saying, wouldn't you prefer to go where you're appreciated? It feels like you've outstayed your welcome at a location, a job, a platform, or something like that. Feels like there's an indirect ultimatum. It's either you're going to conform and adapt to the way we do things, or we're pushing you out. And so the discomfort of feeling pushed away, alienated, ostracized, eventually you'll be like, you know what? I deserve better than this, and you'll leave. You're coming off as someone that will work extra hard because you don't want to accept defeat. Even if you have to work 2 jobs, even if you have to overdo something. But it's like, no, this is not how you're not supposed to have to work hard. It's not supposed to be this difficult for you. And so they're coming from the other side saying there's a better way. There is a better way. Protest. I'm hearing, what's the worst that you could do? Sue me? You won't win. So there's someone in a job, at a location or an environment that feels as if they know people in high places, and they have people that's also affiliated with them, and those people will protect them even if they are in the wrong. I'm hearing, well, we'll see about that. Some of you guys are being encouraged to sue someone. Many have tried, but you will be the person that they fail to. But this is only if you want to. Like you're contemplating if you should just run away from a situation and be happier somewhere else. I feel like you're trying to determine if you're being encouraged to relocate or move or go somewhere else because you're meant to give up, or if that's someone else wanting you to accept defeat. And so you're kind of in this position of trying to like wait for a sign, wait for an answer. And so your ancestors are saying the idea, this is good news, whether you know it or not. If you do decide to go after this person, you will win. If you decide to leave, that's cool too. but they want you to know that they standing 10 toes down with you on whatever you decide. So your ancestors are leaving it very open for you. Whatever you feel like is clever, you say leap, we jumping in. Okay? You are definitely an underestimated character in a lot of people's story. And no matter how much you be trying to remain calm and stay out of trouble, it seems to find you. It's like, I'm on vacation. Why are y'all bothering me? You have dominion. You have dominion over a realm or region. You have some type of dominion over something, and you refuse to use that power. And I feel like you don't want to wield that power, right? You don't want to have to mind control. You don't want to have to use the forces that you're a chi. This is what this is telling me. Like, you don't want to have to use your manifestation abilities. You have a gift. hmm You have a spiritual gift, and I feel like you don't want to use your power. You don't want to use your gift on anyone. You want to do it the quote unquote right way. But your ancestors are saying that there is no right way. It's already corrupt here. Whatever this is, the job, the industry, the system's already corrupt. So your definition of the right way, you're not considering how nobody was ever playing by the rules. Nobody was ever doing the right way. So you believe like doing it the right way will hold people accountable. Uh-uh. The entire system to protest what you do and don't like, the entire I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna do that. None of that really matters. It's all for shits and giggles. They actually decide, they sit down and decide who's winning and who's not. What actually dictates what wins and what loses is your spiritual connection. So you're protecting people that's already playing dirty against you. And you know how I feel like you're protecting them? You're not in no kitchen with no cauldron stirring some shit up. No, 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 no. I'm not getting that at all. You're protecting them by participating in the chains of command. And okay, tell me what's the right way to go. You want to go down to the left hall, make a left, go up the stairs, go complain to this person, then come back down, go the other way, and go do that. And so you're participating in the game. And it's just delaying the inevitable. Somehow, some way, you've convinced yourself that doing it this way kind of lessens the blessing, lessens the karma that one may have to endure. Hmm. Oh, here, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Okay. It's like a jungle sometimes. I wonder how I keep from going under. Relating. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Yin and yang. You're getting to start at a new chapter. Mm-hmm. Right, because someone feels like you are an easy target, but then they're going to lay off. If you're going to play the game, you got to play it according to their rules, right? So systematically, if in their rules they only respect connections that are, in the game of life, how you have two paths you can take. You can take the education path, or you can take the family path, right? So let's say you take the family path, and you have all these little pieces inside the car, and you're going, you're playing this game of life. It'll be like some cards that say, based off if you are a family or something like that, you get some breaks, you get some privileges, you get some leverage when you're able to, when two people play the game together. It may look as if you're getting the shorter end of the stick, but you play the game smarter when you realize that it was never designed to succeed on your own, or something like that. And this is why there was always alliances, and there was always alliances and merges that would happen over centuries, that would happen through. So instead of conquering each other and taking land, they would merge through marriage or wedding or something like that. And so it doesn't have to be emotional. It was always business. As people, who cares what your relationship is behind closed doors? It's what you need it to look like on paper. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It's what someone's ancestors are saying, like saying that. Because the game was always rigged. We have destiny in reverse. Okay, it's just because you were told to let go of something doesn't mean that it wasn't meant to come back around. Okay, you may be, for some of y'all, it may be a connection from someone that has made you cry, and you may struggle with accepting that. But yes, your ancestors will withhold information from you because of karmic balance and karmic justice. Hold on a second. All right, so I don't know where I left off, so I'm not going to make this long and drawn out. Let's just say that whatever inherited issues that you acquired, you needed whatever time to yourself to be able to work on personal development and heal. Okay? Whether it was generational trauma, things that you feel ashamed of, or whatever. Either way, a part of your healing, a part of your destiny is to heal so you can take action towards your North Node and what you're meant to do. So let's say, for example, you grew up in a powerful family, or you have blood ties to certain different things, right? You may have a love-hate relationship with those that came before you, authority figures, the way they use their power, the choices that they made, right? You never know why certain things are done until you walk them out in their shoes. So you had to walk them out in the shoes of all your ancestors so you can understand why they made the choices that they made. With that awareness, whatever gift that you have, whatever power that you possess, you wouldn't fully embrace it until you healed, until you forgave your ancestors. Whether it's how they used it, what they did or didn't know. And that self-awareness, is it on? Yeah. That self-awareness would empower you rather disempower you. It reminds me of that part in, I think it was Shang-Chi, where he despised the side of his dad so much that he ran away from it for so long. And then his auntie told him, like, you're never going to be able to fully embrace the potential of your power until you forgive your father. Yes, his father did ugly things, but you have to forgive that. You have to forgive that person in your life, um, because it empowers you to know that you have choice. I am my mother and I am my father, and at any given time, I can decide. I'm. What makes me special is not only one side of me, but it's both. And that's what you're meant. That's the full circle moment that you're meant to have. All right. Take how it resonates. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.